This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Stepping up to the first tee at such an iconic venue, Frank, what is going through your mind here?
Well, you'd think with such a wide fairway it would be the easiest fairway to hit, but Swilcan, there's an out of bounds down the right, and then the Swilcan Burn runs all the way across from the right-hand side in front of the first green. So really, you want to make sure you have a full shot into this first green.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living. I'm loving that balance.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frank, on the second shot here at this first hole, a player will get a good sense of the winds here and how they can play a role at the old course.
And they'll also get a good sense of exactly how punishing this golf course can be, and with such the smallest things. For example, that burn is only about 3 or 4 yards across, and yet it is punishing, to say the least.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Frank, this first hole, all about the Swilcan Burn.
Yeah, it cuts in so close to the front of that putting surface. If there's just a puff of wind, then all of a sudden that burn that you could just step across very much comes into play.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. -1 in the early going. For birdie. Has the putt, and now at -1. Here we are now at the second. Always so important to try and establish a good round in these opening holes, Frank.
In the second hole, especially with a prevailing breeze and today's modern equipment, the odd player has actually driven this green, but you really see the tone of the golf course. The middle of the golf course is protected. There's a series of bunkers down there, but left is always the safe side of the golf course, because the best line to play your second shot from on the whole golf course is always the right side, and we see that here at the second.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Good-looking shot right here. So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Now at -2 for the day. Just a couple of feet. That one drops for a birdie. On the tee box here at the third now, Frank, all of these holes look relatively straightforward. Can a golfer get lured in a kind of a false sense of security off the tee here at the old course?
No, well, you can. This hole, the third hole, even shorter than the second, so reachable. But a lot of people tend to bail out towards the left. That's the middle of the golf course. And that leaves you a devilish little pitch or short wedge across that big gaping bunker that protects both the third and the 15th green. So once again, want to drive the ball down the right side, but there's a series of pot bunkers there.
You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Chance to get it close here. Frank, one of the unique characteristics of the old course is that only the 1st, 9th, 17th, and 18th holes have their own greens.
Yeah, there's 7 double greens out there, and the double greens, they all add up to the number 18. So if you're on the 5th, it's adjoined by the 13th, or the 6th is the 12th. As well as there's a whopping 112 bunkers, and believe me, they're all in play.
They each have their own name, all 112?
Pretty much so, yeah. There's a few with, there's the Beardies and the Corpse and the Principal's Nose. There's some that do stand out, but none of them are very inviting, that's for sure.
And the road hole bunker, that's one of the most famous in the world. Not very big.
No, it's probably the size of a couple of tables. It's not quite as deep as it was. That bank is a little less severe now than it used to be in years gone by. Probably so they can save a bit of sand, because it gets a bit of excavation day in, day out.
Frank, now at the 4th hole.
Yeah, long par 4. 2 choices, whether you're game enough to drive it down the right or down the left, which is a much wider piece of fairway.
Wait, this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it. Oh, that's fine.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Ooh, the big bopper got a hold of one there. 325 yards. Hello there.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Second shot. Good look at the green. Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. No problems early. Looks good.
It does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
3 under on the day. Chance here at the par 5 fifth, Frank, to make a little move early in the round.
Yeah, it's certainly eagles galore. The 5th hole is one of the biggest greens on the golf course, shared with the 13th. So good tee shot, and you have a nice big target, even though it's a blind second shot coming up. Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Up for the big boys now, Frank.
Well, we saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
Come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, golf may be the best sport to follow from this standpoint. You can get closer to the great athlete in golf than you can in any other sport. You could stand 5 feet from Tiger Woods at a tee box as he's getting ready to drive. I mean, that's really unusual in sports.
Yeah, it's a different type of spectator sport, especially if you follow your favorite player all the way around the golf course. Because it's not like waiting for your favorite hitter in a baseball game. You know, you've got to wait several innings. You can literally see him hit every single shot, drive through to putt.
Gonna love it.
How far was that? That was miles away.
Starting to really play well. -5. Now to the 374-yard par 4 sixth. Another scoring opportunity.
Yeah, just be very careful of the wind conditions here, because that'll affect the strategy off the tee. But bunkers left and right to be avoided.
What was he thinking there?
I have no earthly idea.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
120 yards. Frank, this has been impressive. Game plan, stuck to it, hitting some quality shots.
He's really done his homework on the golf course, swinging well, and, well, there's a few holes to go, too. And this round could get even better.
Not easy to control from that kind of a lie, is it, Frank?
No, obviously you could see in the back of his mind, don't go left. So it just depends how far right this is going to finish.
Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision-making, club selection's been spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Continuing from the oldest championship in the game. It's the Open Championship at the old course at St. Andrews, here at the 7th hole now, Frank.
Yeah, you try and hit your tee shot over a little stone there. It's called the March stone. That's a good line for like left of center. And, well, if you can just work it off that, good tee shot, you're only going to have a pitch in here to a green that's set up very high. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
He just blasted that one down the fairway, out there about 325 yards. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Now to 7 under par. Now a chance for a birdie. And he has it for birdie. Standing on the tee at the par 3 8th here at the old course. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
One of the biggest greens on the golf course. It looks flat, it looks like it's easy, but once that flag gets on the left side, this is when the hole becomes a little bit more difficult. It's very easy to take this hole for granted. Very hard to hit it close, though.
seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That is classy.
Well, no chance of going in.
I like the looks of this one. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Makes birdie, continuing to amaze on the greens, Frank.
Putted well all day, Rich. Had a couple of good holes early on and just, I think, found the groove. Has taken it to another level.
Now 8 under on the day. Rounding out the opening 9 here at St. Andrews. And Frank, this par 4 features a couple of fairway bunkers that players will have to contend with.
Yeah, this is a fun hole when you first stand on that tee and look at it. You see those bunkers smack bang in the middle of the fairway. The last bunker there in the middle is called the end hole. This hole is called the end. But this green, too, is so flat, very, very difficult to read. But if you get there, pull the head cover off the driver. Remember, this is the only chance you get to play the old course.
What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Good swing, good shot yet again. Getting set now over the putt. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace, it's hard to be critical of that.
Just a couple of feet. Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. This would be nice. A birdie on the card. See if he can make it. Well in the red figures. 9 under for the round. Starting the second 9 here at the Open Championship, Frank, with a par 4 10th.
Well, this is another chance really to drive a par 4, especially if you're a game, but you've got to hit those that tee shot a little left of those 2 bunkers that are just short and right of this green. But course down the left, you've still got to be careful. Don't just flail away. But this hole, what a great name. It's called Bobby Jones.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10th. This is a shot from 115 yards. This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected in his mood today.
Yeah, it just looks too easy. Swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie opportunity after birdie opportunity.
Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Always 2 components to the long lag putt, the speed, number 1, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Settles in over the putt. Always like to get to double figures under par. 10 under already. Has this one for par. A good effort and a good par putt. Frank, what are we looking at here at the famed par 3 11th at the Old Course?
Well, the most difficult, there is only 2 par 3s here at the Old Course, and this one's called high, elevated green. And you've got to fly that bunker that protects the front of the green. That's called the Strath bunker. Really take anything on this green. You make a 2 here, you'll make a move on the field. Should be safely on deck.
That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Well, Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
He was fooled a little bit on that one, Frank. Not a gimme, but well within his range. You'll like the sound of this. The 11 under par for the round. He's made it. Frank, from this vantage point here at the 12th, you can see why the old course, St. Andrews, are so iconic in the sport.
Yeah, this is a fun hole as we start to sort of head back to the village of St. Andrews. Hole's called Heathery. There's a big crop of heather on the left, and there's 4 little pot bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway, so you've really got to be cognizant of those. But good time to take the head cover off if you're a long hitter, and then you've only got to worry about that one pot bunker just short of the green.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Knocking down all the shots today now. 13 under, 11 feet away. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Here at the par 4, 13th hole at the old course, Frank, what's the best play, power, or do you go with precision?
Well, you'd like a nice mixture of both there, Rich. If you can take those coffins out of play, that's the name for those series of bunkers sort of down the middle, then obviously you've got a much shorter shot coming in, and then you've got a chance to actually have a full view of the screen.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards.
I'm loving that balance. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
On the green with about 10 feet left to the hole. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
He'd love to get this one. Big putt for birdie.
How did that not go in?
Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
So they'll tap in. You'll love them, the birdies, and that's another one. Frank, the 14th is a big par 5, chance to make a big move, but also possibility of making a big number if you're not careful.
Yeah, you've got to be very aware of the out of bounds on the right side, even though it does move to the right. Ideal tee shot is down the right side that gets very close to that, because then that opens up the second shot and keeps that tee shot away from that crop of bunkers called the birdies. There's a big cross bunker up ahead that has to be avoided for the second shot. If you're long enough, you can reach this par 5 and 2, but this green, with so many undulations, that it is anything other than flat.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank.
Rich, with a lie like that on the rough, you're going to get too much grass between club face and ball. You're going to have to adjust for that and at least take a club or two more.
Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Oh my goodness, he just missed that. And that was almost tap-in distance. Locked in on the read and the speed. 14 under on the day. Just a couple of feet. That is a solid par putt. Back here at the 15th, and Frank, this fairway narrows up in a hurry.
And it's also, there's a big crop of heather that sort of constrains you if you're going to hit it just straight down the middle. Only the brave go down the right side. Brings in those little bunkers called robs, and they'll rob your scorecard, that's for sure.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Has it. Frank, the 16th hole, famous for the principal's nose, and I can't help but think of Mrs. Hartman from 4th grade.
Well, I don't know.
She didn't like us.
I don't know how Mrs. Hartman would have played this hole, but she would have been wary of the out of bounds on the right. And that's why the general consensus is you not only avoid the principal's nose, but you hit the tee shot a little bit further left. It might lengthen the hole, but it is certainly the more prudent strategy.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. That is classy.
No chance of going in.
Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. And now he has this for the birdie. Count that, that's a birdie. The famous 17th at the Open Championship, Frank. You begin to see the scoreboards, the grandstands, and you know all eyes are on you for the next couple of holes.
Yeah, this is one hole I think that anybody that goes to the old course certainly wants to play. Blind tee shot, you've got to flash it across the out of bounds and somehow find the fairway. If you go too safe down the left side, well, there's some heather to be chopping out of. Good tee shot certainly gives you a chance to hit it this beautiful green that's angled to the left, well protected by the road hole bunker. And then if you're a little ambitious and a little strong, then there's a road itself and an out of bounds beyond this green.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Pure strike, good result.
And that is close.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. This one just requires a little bit of focus. So close. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. These putts keep the round together. Wow, I didn't expect that. Didn't think this was possible, but 15 under par already. So just a formality here. Continuing to putt with confidence. Frank, no ordinary finishing hole, is it?
The 18th is named Tom Morris, one of the greats of the game many a year ago. And of course, every great player has walked across Swilcan Bridge. You'll get the opportunity to do that after you hit that tee shot. If you're very long, you can drive this green, but avoid the Valley of Sin. Enjoy the walk all the way up golf's most famous finishing hole.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here on the final hole.
Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power to... Ooh, that is long.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Second shot, good look at the green. Getting set now over the putt.
It's amazing. Doesn't matter how close it goes. It's an extra shot. That one will definitely hurt.
Just 5 feet left. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Frank, just some great golf here today.
Yeah, that's a round to remember. Not often you play that well and you feel like you were head and shoulders above the rest of the field.
What a thrill to watch. And for Frank Nobilo and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.